Alawapa, everybody, it's Ted. I'm right now at MoMA PS1 with some of these. This is one of the last groups in the Long Island City based installation of sustainable design and creating new community systems that's on display here at this former public school. And I'm here with these are some of the people who are here this time. These are the architects. You guys want to say wave hi really fast? What are you guys doing right now?
Cutting paper.
Cutting paper? Sweet. Are these for the designs for the Rockaway?
Well,
schematics, cool.
Yeah, we're doing study models to figure out what we're doing.
Sweet. That's awesome. That's always helpful for being able to visualize it. I'm just recording a little thing for my friends so they can come by and see what's going on, get a little preview. Yeah. So I'll just keep talking with all of us here. But so anyway, there's really great things that are going on in this experimental space, and on the 6th of September, it's going to be deconstructed and moved. So I'm going to be sending a little call to action to the rest of my networks, but this is a special one for the friends because there's a couple things that would be perfect for the long-term growth of our service projects and for junior youth empowerment, because as it stands with my friend An, who's in charge of a lot of the programming here and keeping it moving as a community space in this wild art world. It will become basically kind of like a training ground for youth for civilization building. And we're going to move it to wherever we have the strongest trusted connections. So there's one space over in the Rockaway that's ready, but we're reaching out to our trusted friends to find out if they want to be involved and where might be better spaces considering long-term investment in youth, and where we have the best connections to existing urban farms that are the most stable, and most in line with common good. But this is what we'll be able to move. So we'll have this aquaponics system. Let's see, I probably can't stand too high. Anyway, this is I don't know if I'm trying to figure this out. So yes, behind this loungy device, also known as a hammock, words are failing me, is this aquaponics structure, which is this is 2 stories tall, and it's I think 50 gallons, and we had some koi fish in there. The fish in this thing create basically a closed ecosystem, so a closed loop, and we should be able to move this into wherever we want to set up this kind of if you think about Guts as a TV show from the 90s we watched Nickelodeon, a place for kids to kind of be challenged and to make their own versions of these things and to be taught, and for the whole city of urban farmers and DIYers and academics and scientists and artists to collaborate together. So we got these tents too, so it'll become some of a living space. And I don't know if we're going to have any more of these trailers or not. They might have already gone out. But we'll also be able to... That's a raised bed right there with a bunch of food growing that me and An planted. There's a kitchen back there. We won't have many of the... we won't have the refrigerator anymore or anything like that. We're going to have to sell that back. But then there's 3 showers and an outhouse and a storage unit up here, a big storage unit, and just a ton of resources that can be moved to a place. I'm going to be sharing this with Andrew Faust, and who's a big permaculturalist in the area, pretty internationally well known, and some of the best people. But I'm prioritizing sharing this with our network, so there might be a neighborhood that's especially well tuned. I'm thinking, I mean, just off the top of my head, if there's any places in Washington Heights or Harlem that could be a prime space. I mean, I know the Brotherhood Sister Soul is on 143rd Street. 143rd Street, it's one of the oldest urban farms. I also know a couple others in 125th Street. But it'd be great to get a list of urban gardens that are nearby people's neighborhoods to identify those as possible learning sites that could feed into like a hub and be empowered by a larger network that works together as opposed to siloed and separated. So if any of that sounds fun, like come on over, and this is just like free public infrastructure that we're moving. So people who move it will basically be in charge of it. All right, love you guys. Aloha pa. Bye.